once again today. Today, an in-state battle between a couple of teams from the state of California, both hoping to claim a golden victory. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulldogs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Coming out with it, it's Barfield. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. So USC's offense will go on the attack first. Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Using the quick game. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Picked off, and the opening drive is started with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Running the red zone, it's Parker. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space.
Sneaks it in. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barfield. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Snagged in the middle. It's Straka. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Moore. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
To the air on first down. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. On the run, fires downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lane. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Straka. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation to be the best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Straka. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Picks his way and gets 4 after the 27.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option. They didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys. And we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting down the run.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The give to the left side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Here comes the heat. Looking to buy time. At the 40, there he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Turning it on. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And to the end zone. Touchdown Trojans! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Brown will throw it. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Quick step and go. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a pass.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, on that 3rd down play, I think the quarterback's got to do a little bit of a better job really selling the pass. I think he kind of hurried it up too fast, got the ball to the running back. He didn't fool anybody. Back got tackled for loss. Now it's 4th.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Kick is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, USC. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that screen.
shows you all of it, Breeze. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Cal. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. The running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Fresno State will have to punt. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some points.
Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Jordan. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Fowler. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Brown will throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defender everywhere. It's a turnover. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On the move, it's Jordan. Breaks into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojan.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Lots of pressure, no question about it, but I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like that's part of the process that goes with it. But you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years, and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Straka. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Crockett. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught in the backfield, it's Strachan.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man...
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And some room to work. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's Parker. At the 45, on his way. He's now up to 52 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. Finds a crease at the 20. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Fresno State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Fresno State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's St. Clair. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's a heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. 34.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not and did not make a good throw.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll get rid of it. And they can't make the connection.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
To the air, it's St. Clair. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And it's no good. He missed it. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
He'll try the left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They'll try the run. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to the ground with the running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Get it out on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Using his legs, it's Rivers. There he goes.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Brown wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
What a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown and those quick passes like that, nice job by the quarterback.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Plows through the defense. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Brown will throw it. Rushes on him. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Fresno State, 20.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Barfield. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to impose their will with the run. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback.
He's taking the shot. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's St. Clair. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Tom.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The option look. The pitch. Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so he can go get the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Looking to the big tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have...
Into the secondary on the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. With jet sweep pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Brown wants to pass. To the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll park it at the 6. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on... And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. Lining up for the PAT.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Barfield. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just the blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Right on target this time. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Just keeps slinging it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Works the middle. Bounced off his feet.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here in the game in the 4th quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium. And on that 4th down, we're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll move the tight end with the run on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Got it behind the line, it's Rivers. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They're trying to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
A field goal is not top of the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Brown wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. It's a draw. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run this play from the pistol. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for.